Okay, here's another update on how things are moving along. So this is obviously the first floor, workbench, the area and stuff. The amount of dust that the plaster demolition has created is unbelievable. Like, just, unbelievable. Fun to deal with. Nothing created this much dust than plaster. Just crazy. Okay, so get up to where we're going because we want to get ready for spray foam. Is really the main objective at this point for the second floor. So here's the stairs, and it's all been stripped, and this is all blown insulation that had to be removed. What a mess that was. Blah. But anyway. Okay, so here's the smaller half. All nice and stripped off. There's still a little bit of cleaning to do, maybe about a couple hours or so. Not a lot. But yeah, see here it's all pretty close to being ready for the spray foam. Just a little bit of stuff here and there, cleaning. Some more nails that need to be pulled. Not a whole lot left to do for the spray foam guys, which are coming in 4 days. So one thing though is the roof still hasn't started. I'm hoping that they'll start next week as well. But that does mean that the spray foam guys can't do their entire work. They'll do their best and obviously and such, and then they'll have to come back later. But also because I have to run all the electrical before they can spray foam, because the spray foam kind of locks in the electrical and stuff, and that's what you have to do for code and whatnot. So that still needs to get sorted as well. So they're going to come for the spray foam guys are going to come for a couple days to do the roof and such, and then they'll come back later and stuff, because like this vent hole, obviously it doesn't go to anywhere, so that's going to be ripped out. They need the spray foam that, and of course the big boy here is this chimney. Like, that's like a beach ball size hole that the roofers need to remove the chimney from up there, and my job obviously to get rid of the rest of it, but then they can spray foam that. So that'll be, the spray foam guys will have to be delayed until that gets done, obviously, but not a biggie in the grand scheme of things. So moving over here, just do a little pan of all the nice cleaned up work. And this is definitely a nice, gorgeous thing. This is going to look so amazing when it's all finished, especially some point in the future. Put in a a window that actually fits the size there. So annoying. But yeah, so yeah, that's going to look awesome. So of course the big thing that's done was, of course, the ceiling. So you get to see all the way up to the peak. There are lots of cobwebs, but all done. Insulation, plaster, all that stuff. Gown. So what is the next steps? Well, like I said, the spray foam guys are going to come in. They can't do the walls because the electrical still needs to be put in. But what they can do is spray foam the roof. You know, they'll tighten that up, which is going to be amazing. That's going to make the whole house way toastier, because that's the rather obvious largest heat loss is right straight through this roof. Like, you know, that's daylight. So, you know, I actually earlier this morning when the spray foam guy was here, we were doing a squirrel literally poked its head through that hole. Anyway, yeah, because it's winter out there, so it's cold. Although we have survived, it's gone down to minus 26 is the coldest we've had at night, and the living space downstairs got to 16. So we survived, all good. You know, not ideal, but it's not like we're being frozen out of the house. So all good. So yeah, so I need to put the strapping. I've got all my wood here delivered for the strapping of the pre-work for the spray foam guys, because I'm going to be putting horizontal strapping along these guys every 2 feet in preparation for drywall, of course, but also it allows the spray foam guys to spray the complete depth of the original cavity. So because they can't spray foam the entire depth, if I was going to put the drywall against this, they can't spray foam to here. That's just not what they do. So when I put on the strapping on here, but it's 3/4 inch or so deep, so that means they can spray foam the full depth of this original timber, and then the drywall strapping, and then drywall goes on top of that. So it adds more R value for sure, but also the strapping, of course, the main purpose of that is not really to put on more insulation. That's obviously a nice bonus. It's more to make sure that drywall installation is smooth and easy. So I guess other conversations about what to do, what I'm doing here. One thing that, of course, I've mentioned in previous videos is that I hadn't removed these 2 interior walls because they're disconnected right there, so they are technically 2 walls. Because in case they were actually load-bearing for the roof. I don't think they were, and I still don't think they are, now that you see it. It's like it's attached to the roof trusses, but I don't think these walls are holding up the roof. That being said, I'm not going to be going willy-nilly and sledgehammering this all down before the roofers actually do their job. That would be a risk not worth taking. So, but these walls are coming down, and the main reason is they are not today's lumber. Like today's lumber is obviously not 2x4s. These are legit 2x4s, but everything that is built from doors to trim and all that kind of stuff are made to those dimensions, not these. So it's way easier to just remove these internal walls and build all my own with brand new lumber, because everything just works mathematically better. And it'll be that obviously means quicker, faster work, less headache. Yeah. This wall, anyways, I'm not even sure I'm even putting this location of a wall even back. This one, yes, because that's about as close as you can get to the window here, leaving enough space, obviously, for nice trim around the window. And I want this bedroom to be as large as possible, because that's going to be Isaac's bedroom. And this one is just a guest bedroom with my and study with my desk, so it doesn't have to be prioritized as a size. There'll be another wall coming from this stud here out to meet this wall, and Isaac's, because of this nice structure here, maintaining that and keeping it symmetrical. So the next interior wall will be right at the bottom of this angle. So it'll come out here, come straight out, meet up with this this wall here, and the door will be right there into this bedroom, and there will be a door right here into this guest bedroom too, study guest bedroom, and then the rest of this will be master bedroom. That corner will be the ensuite, of course, footprint to be determined, and this area here will be main bath. Again, footprint to be determined, but it'll definitely come out past here into this space, because just looking at it, it's not big enough for that space is not big enough for a 4-piece, and so the tub will probably end up right here. More than likely, sink there, toilet there, for the main bath anyway. The stairs, those stairs that I came up are being ripped out, and new stairs are going to be, a new location for the stairs are going to be right here where this chimney is. So starting right there, obviously, because you can't, this is a landing, so you can't have stairs start there. So right there, down, and and there'll be a wall right here going right across, and that'll be another bedroom with 2 windows, and over here there'll be storage, like closet space kind of stuff, like towels and linen and whatever. And this will be kind of a dead zone, but it'll be nice for like some decoration kind of concept, whatever. I'll think of something, but for now it'll be just kind of like this neat little dead space because the wall is right there and the stairs are right here. So whatever. Maybe I'll put another storage, like closet stuff. I don't know. Whatever. Figure it out later. Also, I am planning on, as you can tell here, this opening is not centered, which drives me nuts that it's not symmetrical. So this is going to get removed to make the space properly symmetrical to the center. And I'll just have to, frame properly all around, because there's another one here that was cut a long time ago. So I'll do the same thing right here, zip, and it'll build some framing around that for strength, obviously. And yeah, I don't know, I'm missing lots because this project is just tons, but don't want to make the video too long. But here's the update on that so far on the work. Well, I guess one last comment is the ceiling for the second floor is that I want to put the ceiling above these trusses. So these will be exposed. The ceiling will be on top. Barn board ceiling, to be specific. So I'm going to finish this wood, clear coat it and make it look amazing when it's all done. So these bedrooms will have these exposed roof truss beams. Be really, really, really nice looking. Okay, that's that.